Yo, it's PB, just a bear in the afterlife trying to make the internet a better place. I thought this video was lost to time, an accidental deletion. Turns out it was just somewhere deep in my PC, hiding in some random folder I found. This is the last of the Endwalker Final Fantasy XIV series. And if you've kept up in the channel until now, or if you play Final Fantasy XIV, you will know that this part is the most important and climatic part of the expansion. I was devastated when I thought I lost it, but I am so relieved to give you this. This is also 2 years old. It is from 2023. You'll be able to tell by the model not being this model. I still have a really big backlog of old VODs from older models and be edited something more concise. Specifically, me and my buddy Sensible Sloth 42's entire seamless co-op playthrough of Elden Ring all needs to be edited. There's one video of that up now where we play vanilla co-op. We also have the entire playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail up until the expansion. But lastly, if you've been watching recently, we had our Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn hardcore challenge. We're made it to about level 40, and we would love to complete the series. I would love to complete that series, but unfortunately it seems as though it's just on an indefinite hiatus due to reasons that I cannot and I will not go into. Hopefully one day we will get to at least finish it, everyone who was originally involved. Going forward, I would really like to use my up-to-date models and have up-to-date games edited. This means that I will likely be leaving that backlog for someone who is looking for a passion project in the community, or when I have time to edit it myself and having the passion to do it, or hiring somebody and paying them what they're worth outside of the videos that I want to do going forward. So if you want those older backlog of videos to come out, go to the comments of this video or any of the related videos to that content that I just named and say, we want Dawn Trail, we want Elden Ring, we want the hardcore challenge to get caught up. You know, say that in one of the hardcore challenge videos. We won't finish it, but I can at least make any video that you guys say those comments on a priority. Thank you everybody who's been watching the Final Fantasy series this summer. It's been really fun. As of this video, we just beat Final Fantasy IV and we'll be starting Final Fantasy V. And the goal is to do Final Fantasy V and then 6 and then Chrono Trigger. Then we're gonna do 7 through 10. So if you're interested in getting any of those edited, make sure you make it to the live streams, because I really just need to know what you guys want to see from me gaming wise going forward. That's really all I have to say. Make sure to subscribe. I've probably said it a few times by now. Like this video or dislike it. Thank you for editing the end of the series. You're a really good editor. Without further ado, I, leadPolarBear, present to you Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, The Lost Block. Yo, it's me, PB. I am gonna finish off Endwalker as much as I can today. Everybody say hi, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Click the button. Not hard. All right, let's do it. Declan, I trust you've had a good rest. An envoy of Master Fortunate arrived not too long ago with a message. The Loperids have determined the Medion's location. We've been asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there, along with the others. Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Loperids have deduced the whereabouts of Medion by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Heidelin herself. Your core's location is a place far beyond the moon, and the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation, a veritable Ultima Thule. Indeed, how then are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion systems, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. However, if we integrate our hyper hopper into your Aether burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Heidelin believed you possessed of the strength needed to overcome the crisis. All right, everybody wants to support us. Cool. Yep, the Loperids. Were you not listening? Look at my big ass ears. You almost certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. Very true. The Loperids are the shit, but more importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aetheris until you brought us here. Rianjay, now we're enamored with the place, so what choice do we have but to save it? Yeah, bro, it's lit here. Fuck the moon. Very well, we shall inform the Forum of your decision. The Hyper Hopper. Which would seem there's naught to do but rest and prepare, shall we? The meeting's over, is it? Yep, you've been here for so long I started to worry. What did I have to say? The edge of creation. I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return, and you will return. Come with me to the Agora. I have something to show you. Welcome, Declan, to Taru's Boutique. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I made an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing. Alright, give me my clothes. I imagine Nidhana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the Aetherburner. The simulacrum, too, will stay in Charlian while I oversee matters in Radz-at-Han. It is a rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. Thanks, Vitra. Barshawn, I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to help me with the boutique. What's more, they helped you at Radz-at-Han. They've been experienced and knowledge. In fact, I came here to see how your employees are settling in. Everything's good. Before coming here, I heard word of the form's decision of what will soon be attempted. Yes, we're going on a fucking spaceship and flying across the fucking moon. You journey up onto the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Oh my gosh. Declan, old boy. My, whatever are you doing here? I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Charlian delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. If it's a hearty meal you're after, I'd suggest The Last Stand. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. In addition to your new ensemble, we have raiments and weaponry for every need, so please feel free to browse our stock. Oh my goodness. Oh, that looks cool as fuck. Why can I have so much gear? Why is it all free? Thing is, I can't change up my look. The only thing I can do is add this hat, because it's dope as fuck, but I kind of like my look a lot, so. Declan, come to make our trio quartet.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Ultima Thule. I, for one, can't possibly imagine, but whatever awaits us there, we will survive. Well, shall we make a toast? To victory.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
Leaving so soon? I suppose it's for the best. If you'd rather not explore the bottom of a bottle with Uriandre, I dare say the others would welcome your company as well, if you can find them, that is. Ha! I felt like he would be here. What's up?
Oh, what brings you here?
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight. I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family. Aww. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me. To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
I'm the one who owes you thanks.
Aww.
I just joined him and started sleeping.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come.
Wait. What am I? Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly. In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you?
I'm gonna fight the fuck
What
out of
was
this
it
dude,
that you
bro.
sought in
Hands are being thrown.
All present and accounted for. Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
Yep.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
I invited them, the representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. For it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare. Not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves!
By combining the Loporit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way! May we have a moment? In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Portable teleportation devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go. And Godspeed.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond.
Fuck yeah. Let's fucking go.
Ragnarok, engage.
I couldn't have done this.
Engage!
Engage! Still in one piece? Good. Something is... interfering with the equipment. Greetings.
Oh no. Hey, Medion. I'm just gonna... Whoa, no.
Greetings.
Ah!
Can you hear me?
Yeah!
This is Meteon.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters? Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you.
Yeah, Stola. Yeah.
We know that life is fleeting, and
Yeah.
that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Yeah.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydelin guided us here.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours. Suffocated and extinguished now. You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end, where those who yet valiantly cling to life cannot thrive.
Yeah, Thancred. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no.
By the Fury.
Thancred?
Meteon has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination.
Yo, this place is
Following their
dope.
path walked. Is this a dead star?
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area.
Were you able to find anything? Nope. Jack shit. That's my fears. Still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which unfortunately isn't very far. Though I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. It's a fair stretch of terrain from the shit's port side we're yet to explore. Let's try searching.
A few moments later.
Aww.
Dragons? Here?
What you see is a memory of a world that once was.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis, beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe.
Oh my god.
In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it a single word: survive.
Dude,
It's
Thancred can't
futile.
be dead. Bro, if Thancred died, I'm upset. A soul without body, a form of being with which we are not wholly unfamiliar. The circumstances are rather more dire than that. 'Tis true, but I choose to believe he is not forever lost to us.
He remaineth as he was when I first
I don't have to
approached,
read, thank God.
entombed in melancholy.
Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
Waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Aye, our pride is crushed, and our souls corrupted. The winds are stilled, and the heavens offer no comfort.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star.
Our kin on another star? Were they drawn into discord and war on their new home?
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
So, on the last of my pride as a dragon, I break free of this wheel. I renounce conflicts. Exile myself from the other, never again to be touched by the flames of hatred.
No. You must be willing to confront it. To stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him.
And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
Shit, yeah. Get out of here. Oh,
Estinian!
Stay back.
this is my fight.
This is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
No! Not Estinian too!
He's opened the way for us. Come, let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
Man, this is crazy. He did it. He found a way forward for us. Who else is gonna die? This is getting depressing, yeah. I'm gonna go get this Aether Current. Don't you stop me. You fucking bitch. I think these dragons have it right, bro. Honestly. Just sitting around in silence, waiting to die, that seems chill as fuck. Hi, hail travelers. This is the most unexpected occurrence. Oh, hello there. Is this your home? And the vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and intention. Ia, I believe, was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. As for nomenclature, to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced cough coating. Okay, so these guys are just like celestial beings that want fleshy forms. Why? To bring an end to our existence, of course. So, like, why the fuck is everybody like, yeah, don't worry, this is all smooth, but, like, Thancred and Estinian are fucking dead? This isn't going smooth at all. As we have established here in Ultima Thule, those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. So faithfully formed are the simulacra, they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? What if Medion visited the dragons in the Ia while they still lived? If so, she could have made their emotions her own, and with them create more faithful simulacra than had she relied on any historical account. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption consider how those two races may have met their demise, even as she possesseth the power to grant it the power of Dynamis. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find a way forward, pray ask yourselves this. In the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? Because I hate you, and I'm gonna kill myself. There again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades, and bringing thee into my confidence, I remain true to my word. As for me, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the crystal exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest to faith and abide in faith, as I fulfill mine own destiny. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate with me, I know full well, I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must needs to go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I have found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all that we've been through, I will only say this. Do what you must, and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend. I shall. Alright, well fuck this. Everybody's just gonna sacrifice themselves for us to go fight this dude, and I'm just gonna cry. Seems everyone is accounted for, shall we then?
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge.
Oh, this is what they talk about.
For such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining. In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand, having remained entirely in the bounds of your star. The phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp, but this expansion has since continued unabated. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter onto an eternal ice age. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Damn straight.
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't! The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, it is when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught. But I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge. And no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you. And we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Keep calm and listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Azim's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
Oh, okay. so nobody dies.
But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. So press on.
No,
press
fuck.
on, and do not look back.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Riange.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken
This is
with regret.
fucking stupid!
This truth I have learned in the course of our journey, and many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
Bro, not fucking cool. Not cool at all. Motherfucker. This is a portal. No mistake. Let us see where it leads. Oh, goodness. Amazing. Yet another civilization. We must try to find denizens in amenable convention. We should also get the lay of the land, see how far we can go.
A few moments later.
Finish surveying the area. This will come as no surprise, but there was no way forward. There were portals like the ones we used to get here that worked. Then as before, we must locate the embodiment of the emotion that bars the way. Given what we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons in the Eon on for death, the Omicron's on for conflict. As much as that may lead to destruction, it must be considered a distinct desire.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it...
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
It worked!
Opening connection to communications for transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait! We have questions for you!
Too bad.
Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. End transmission. Closing connection.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
So, you can move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Okay, cool. It's not here, but it definitely came this way. It must have used a portal. Time to go see what we found. What is your query? Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? I am looking at the tree. To go to such lengths to sustain it, is there something special about this tree? The important matter protocols requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become strong, we have continued to enhance ourselves like we did countless others. The last remnant of a dead world, and there is nothing towards which it may aspire, yet it grows. It extends its branches, sprouts leaves. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way, and to what end? I do not understand. You know what I don't understand? How you're not subscribed to my YouTube if you're watching this right now. I shall return to my designated post. I believe this bears further investigation. To endeavor to live, even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Tell me, Declan, one day, when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? Oh yeah. Well, we had best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of the emotion which bars our way. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will want to hear. They will. Graha says you found a suspicious Omicron. That's good because the units were of no help. Something. Thanks, Alize. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it in part or in whole. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's what happened. When I attempted to probe further, it promptly entered the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would willingly reveal his true identity. We use lightning on the console again, but we make it stronger, much stronger. Okay? I identified the anomaly. Perform a diagnostic, error confirmed. My connection to Central Command is suffering from intermittent failures. What you need, my friend, isn't maintenance, it is to confront the truth. While we spoke, our comrades struck the console we used to communicate with Sir. That is the cause of your anomaly. You are connected to Sir, aren't you? Affirmative. To what end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know. Before we speak further, we must move away from the other units.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It was my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. His body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies, beleaguered by stronger races. Our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
Probably.
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy is spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we have a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so inevitably altered our fundamental forms.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end.
You say it, I'll do it?
Is that so? First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. If you would humor me a moment, when we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Were you able to determine an answer?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not prescribe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope.
Yo.
We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink. Of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
The fuck? I'm not fucking crying, bro. I don't cry, bro. Well, here's where the path begins. Let us make our way, one sure step at a time. Friends got us this far, their courage, their strength, their wisdom, their love. You owe it to them to continue, no matter how long it takes. Where are we going? Do I have to go to all these places and talk with them? Doesn't matter. I'm walking up the crystalline path. Do I need to do all this dialogue? I don't have time for this right now. This is a really big circle. They really, really want me to fucking look at this circle. It's bigger than the others. I had to. do it for him. I'm already gaslit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you've killed like 3 of my favorite fucking characters. This is almost normal. It's not unlike many cities we know, but it's deathly quiet. Mayhap the inhabitants are within the buildings or invisible to our senses. On both counts, there is simply no one here. Medion. This is how I found it when I arrived. Another star which once pulsed with life, but no longer. But how it ended, I do not know. Invasion, sickness, suicide, none can say. None live to speak for the dead. They are gone. Search all you like, but you'll only end up turning back. If there's no one here, then neither should there be no emotion to bar our way. If Medion seems converse, we'll turn back. What riddle is this? Whatever Medion may have said, we should confirm it with our own eyes. They literally named this shit the Necropolis. Take a look at this. If the road was a little longer, we could take it to just beneath the dead sun, but I suppose it's where the reconstruction ends. How about you? Did you find anything of interest? Sure. See, I noticed the same things. Cups left upon the table, chairs out of place. We've searched enough for now.
Did you find anything?
This place is completely deserted, and I can't see how we're supposed to move on from here.
There are no denizens to bar our path, yet there is no way forward.
For another mystery, we did find signs of very recent life. You'd swear everyone just vanished into thin air. I wonder how many ruined worlds like this has Meteion seen.
Could it be? Yes, I believe I may have puzzled this out. Despite how it appears, it's no different this time. There is someone here who has wished for this ruin, and I believe that together, Alize and I can overcome their will.
Not another word. God fucking damn it.
I'm sorry, but there is a chance, and I must seize it. For everyone, and for myself. You are no stranger to carrying the burden of others, but I can only imagine how heavy the weight would be this time. As your friend, I cannot bear the thought of making you suffer so.
Then why suggest such a thing? It's too much to ask of anyone, even him. Why must he be the one? Why must he fight alone? More than a hero, he's a dear friend. Not only to us, but to so many others. There are so many people in the world who care for you, and yet...
Alize, I have an idea. Given the nature of this realm, it may be possible to do more than unbar our friend's path. We might also pave him a new one. For instance, a path where he finds happiness at journey's end. This much, I think we can believe with the utmost conviction, no matter how deep our despair. So please, believe in us too, and press on. Thank you. What are you?
If the plan's decided, then let's not dally.
Ah, there you are. It was as I said, was it not?
It was. We couldn't find anyone, but this place isn't entirely deserted, is it? You are here. You sought out a star of promise and found a ruined husk. Like us, you explored the devastation. Like us, you were stricken, horrified by the thought that so many lives could be snuffed out as if they were worth nothing, and the thought that you would have to bear the terrible tidings to Hermes. That which you saw and felt, you shared with your sisters, as did they share their own grim findings with you. Overcome by the pervasive despair of these stars, some of you inadvertently ushered their peoples to their ends. Knowing the horrors you know, anyone would feel the same. They would fear what lies ahead and struggle to move forward.
Fear? I had forgotten that such a thing existed. So focused have I been on shepherding despair.
If you can remember, then you can still face and overcome your own fear.
Why would I bother with such an insignificant emotion? If the despair I command is as a raging river, then fear is but a trickling stream. It can do nothing to alter my flow. You spoke with the Aya, yes? Heard their tale of what awaits the universe. It's true. The stars grow colder and more distant. Eventually, all will enjoy frozen solitude. Using the power of Dynamis, I'm hastening that process. In so doing, nothing will be born ever again. Alas, it will take time for that to happen. Don't worry. Even if no living witnesses remain to mark the event, I'll make certain that Aetheris has a proper end.
For all the power you wield, you're more fearful than the familiar you used to be. I know it well. That sense of defeat. I've tasted my fair share of it. But as many times as we've fallen down, we've learned how to pick ourselves up and carry on.
There are times when we fail. We bear wounds that do not heal. But these experiences are part of life, and they make us stronger.
We rise, fall, and rise again. Don't worry about us. You must take the next step, and all the rest after that.
Cutscene. They're looking at the stars. There's more cutscenes.
Please, please, oh, please let them all be safe.
All right. Goodbye. Wow.
Cryle? Are you all right?
Goodbye.
They'll be fine. I know they will.
Apologies for the interruption. A man arrived on the last ferry. An associate of the Scions. He wishes to speak with you at once.
Oh no. Sorrow of 1,000 worlds weighs heavy, and yet you can walk on.
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you.
All right, for real game?
Do not despair. You are not without allies.
What we have sown in blood, we have reaped.
Yeah, I see the shadows of all my dead friends. Yeah.
Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price.
I missed one. I have to turn back around.
And we, for our part, are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Okay, that's Stola.
Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn.
Welcome, Grazius.
A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home. I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
Strong art thou.
Estinian!
Look to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Let's finish this.
Here the path ends. There is no way to reach our nest. I told you. Resignation and acceptance reign in this place. The rejection of life by those who came to curse it. You should have remained on Aetheris. Struggle will avail you not, nor will it grant your comrades peace. Come, let me relieve you of your burden. You've suffered enough.
I won't forsake our cause. Haha! Fuck it!
I bid them remember, but all this time I'm the one who had forgotten. A right fool you've made of me, Hermes. And to add insult to injury, I've been denied a sound rest, forced to watch this clamorous show.
What the fuck?
Oh, come now. It's been a gripping tale. Unbreakable bonds and noble sacrifice, sprinkled with moments of levity to counterbalance the pathos. It's got it all.
What are you?
Half-faded souls of the dead. Isn't it painfully obvious?
What?
Worry not. We haven't the power to defeat you, nor is it our duty to do so. Not anymore. That being said, we do have a score to settle. So here I am, Vinar. I suppose you needed me to tie it all together, these frayed threads of our history. But knowing you, I suspect there's a joke in it too. Oh yes, I can imagine you gloating over my forgetfulness. Were I feeling charitable, I might assume you had left room for the possibility of this outcome. Still, you must be commended. Our methods would not have brought mankind this far. And so, as a show of respect to the last of us, I make this declaration. You will not end our journey. That is our answer. The answer of all lives of Atheris, past and present.
As you've called us to the stage, so shall we perform. And creation magics never fail to please. Ours is the wisdom to weave the fabric of reality. Ours is the power to create.
Meteon, though I gave you these wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run, and so much more. A flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
These Elpis blooms serve as proof that this realm is not utterly devoid of hope. No more can you deny its power. No more is yours the dominion of despair. In case the practical implications were lost on you, your comrades no longer need fight their fight. So go on. Call them back to your side.
Ah! Not gonna gaslight me, motherfuckers!
How disappointing. Not even a single scar in the making to brag about.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? The voice is within, crying in pain, wailing in sorrow, hurting, hurting. End it. Silence it. Silence our song of oblivion.
The way is open. They can proceed.
Yes, we can.
So it seems.
No! Daddy, no!
You're leaving?
Of course. The encore is finished, and I will not suffer myself to live again by Heideling's magic.
No!
But more than that, the future you seek is not the past we loved. That is why we fought, and why I lost. But though you defeated me, my ideals are inviolate. Spare me your pity. I have no use for it. See this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and with elation in your hearts, bid the final curtain fall. Only then may it rise again, and a new tale begin, with new parts for all to play. Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of blind frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World? The sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles? What about Mericidia, the southern continent? Do you know aught of its present state of affairs? I thought not. Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. All of which is to say, expand your horizons, go forth and seek discovery. Some of the civilizations in the reflections will surprise you. As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much. I certainly did.
I pray we meet again. If not in this life, then perhaps another. Whensoever it should be, I trust it will be a most joyous reunion.
For you, maybe. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't be that way.
Daddy!
Powder on the plate, money in the safe, pills in my hand, but I wanna get away. Money coming late, friends turning fake, in so deep, think I gotta get away. Think about you every day, how you used to come and stay.